Hey guys, so this week I've been doing 3 things. Firstly, my parents came over, so I tidied the entire house. My mum also brought 25 cakes, so I've been eating a lot of cakes. And I've almost finished Death Note, which is still awesome. Anyway, I did that thing earlier, do you know when you're walking down the stairs and you don't realise there's an extra step at the bottom and then you trip and then your whole world implodes because you think you're gonna die? It got me thinking of other split-second decisions that have happened to me that could have set my life in a completely different direction. Apparently into your bedroom or something. I'm watching you. I mean, a positive one would be logging into YouTube for the first time. I mean, that was a good choice, right? Right? Another one is I almost died in London a couple of months ago, which was really scary. I almost got hit by a car. Flashback. So it's about 4 or 5 months ago when we were still moving into this place and trying to make the house look cool, so I went into town to try and buy some bedding. As I still have the same bedding, you probably guessed it wasn't the most successful mission. I do wash my bedding though, honest. Fragrant. Anyway, I wanted to cross the road and I got to a line of stopped traffic which looked like this. And it was all stopped at a red light. Just as I was about to step out into the road, I was like, ooh, I have a text. And I was like, well, the traffic has stopped, everything's cool. So I started to walk out into the traffic, texting my friend back. And I couldn't hear anything in the third lane, so I figured that would be clear as well. So I was just like, text, 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 step out into the road, went a car zoomed past me incredibly fast and actually grazed my jeans. It was so close to me. A second later, I would have been hit by this car and killed. I would be dead right now. It's such a terrifying thought. There would be no more Amazingphil to watch. Me and this YouTube channel would have just died that day in London. Or because I was just texting my friend and not looking where I was going. Stupid head. So yeah, if you do take something from this video, please don't walk into traffic when you're tweeting or texting or whatever, because death happens. Thankfully, I'm still here though. Another more light-hearted split-second example is when I spontaneously bought a lottery ticket and chose 6 random numbers. And then that night, all 6 of them came up. Well, I say that. They were 1 number away each, so I was so close, and I was just like, no. I could have been a kabillionaire. What would I have bought? Probably a slide instead of stairs. Moon trips. My own roller coaster. I could buy all 600,000 of you a hamster. Do you want that? I'll do that. That's probably the reason I wasn't trusted with all those riches, to be honest. You made a wise choice. Another example, number... I don't know if we're doing numbers because I've forgotten what I'm on, but I was in Australia in the rainforest when I was about to go to bed and I was like, oh, I'll just check for some spiders. And now if you're scared of spiders, please put your fingers in your ears right now. As I lifted up the covers to see a giganto spider just chilling there like, hey honey! It was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. I think it was about 12 inches in diameter and I looked it up and it was a huntsman, which apparently can bite you and do loads of nasty stuff to you, so good thing that didn't happen. Unless it was a radioactive spider, then I could have been Spider-Phil. Maybe it was a bad choice. Spider-Phil, Spider-Phil. I've had too much sugar today. Okay, if you had your fingers in your ears, you can remove them. I promised there were no spiders in the previous conversation. So yeah, I was wondering if you've got any examples of split-second decisions that have changed your life, like clicking on a simple website like YouTube or walking out in front of a moving car. Please let me know in the comments below. Today's Draw Phil Naked is... Also, quickly I wanted to tell you that I fixed my washing machine. And I was on YouTube looking for a washing machine video to help me fix it, and I stumbled across a really weird part of YouTube where people upload their entire washing machine cycles and comment on each other's, like, nice spins. Wow, she's going fast. Yeah, I had to share that with someone. So it was all of you. You're welcome. Anyway, leave your split-second decisions below. And if you haven't already, please click the link below to subscribe to my videos, as it will bring you dinosaurs one day. Bye! I always used to measure seconds with hippos. 1 hippopotamus, 2 hippopotamus, but that is another story.